to hear all that. Because just so everyone knows, I was, before we went live, I actually said to Jane and Will, I do not know what you're going to say. So
that's true. There's no script. There's no script.
There is no script. Absolutely, I had no idea what was going to come out. So, lastly, for both of you, actually, what was the highlight of it at the end of the day?
The personal attention. Excellent communication. I mean, communication is key, isn't it? And the communication is clear, open, honest. I mean, a couple of times I asked things, I can't think of an example actually, but I think, when we came to agree the date for the completing the contract, and you mentioned about putting in this clause about COVID-19, and my solicitor said, "Oh, that's open to abuse. Not sure." And you talked it through with me, and I went back to her, and that's when we felt confident. But it was that patience, I think, on your part, that I was a bit nervous about that, but that gave me the confidence to go ahead with it. So communication, trust, and patience on your part, so thank you for that.
And Will?
Yeah, I think from our side, it did end up being quite a long process to get to exchange date. A lot of that on our side, finding a buyer, dealing with some pretty difficult buyers and some poor estate agents on our side, was pretty frustrating. So it was very refreshing and well received that there's an open line of communication to you and to Jane, and there was some trust on both sides that we would get it done. Again, same with the COVID-19 example, Jane. We had no worries on your side, but definitely had concerns on the other side. But so that relationship was definitely evident there. And when we got to exchange, that was, a pretty happy day when a couple of champagne was drunk, for sure.
Yes, me too.
Good.
And sorry.
Yes, no, go on, Jane, please.
I was just going to say that those 2 miserable or 3 miserable days that you came here, I wish you could see the garden now. It is absolutely incredible. It's bursting with beauty, ready for you to move in.
Fantastic.
Well, actually, the other thing, obviously, you were saying, Jane, is you're going to have a FaceTime call with Will and Nick, and then actually you're going to walk them through the property, and you can also walk them through the garden so they can actually see it before.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
And it will be quite nice. Again, I have to say it's unusual, obviously for that, but it's lovely. It's really lovely that at the end of the day we ended up with having. I think. Very important is a trust. But the trust comes from honesty and being constantly in communication. So I think people then feel that they can be honest, which to us was very important. And I have to say, it was a delight. People say sometimes, because obviously we always, no matter even if someone texts us at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, if we are up, we will reply. And it's never a chore, because I always say, actually, we end up almost becoming friends with the people that we deal with, because we spend so often with them, so much time with them. We know so much about them. Maybe that sometimes their troubles, their happiness as well, because obviously we also enjoy telling you when it's exchanged, and we all go, yes, bubbly is coming out. So it's a wonderful process, and I think that's why Bees Homes decided to just deal with only a few clients at a time, so that we can have these relationship and these bonds, and make it more about quality, not quantity. And I'm delighted, obviously, that has shone through, and that has come across to both of you. So I feel absolutely delighted. I think Bees Homes' job was done. We haven't finished yet, but it was
we're nearly there. We're nearly there.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well,
and of course we can only do the FaceTime because of the the social distancing. I mean,
Yes.
ideally, it would have been lovely to have you both back and spend a bit more time here, but we're playing by the rules.
Absolutely,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, we have. Anything anyone else want to say? If not, we
Well, thank you.